Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris, which are currently playing as the Ganvius Empire, a Plantoid species. My name is Sonelias, and hopefully you'll enjoy today's session. So the game has loaded, as you see. We have just, at the end of the last episode, started off a war with two other species. Mainly, of course, that was the United Lavis nations, but also the Valon Star Commonality was one of their allies. Whole raft of nations on our side. Thus far only a single war has been fought here between these two parties. Hopefully we'll be able to get my fleet into the mix in a very short amount of time.
Research complete.
I'm actually going to be embarking additional fleet or army units here, which should then be able to engage in the war together with us. Alright, let's get these all into play. Well, not necessarily into place straight away, but the intention is to basically get them towards the front line quickly. So I'm going to move them down here into this system here, around that planet, entering the orbit. Just completed some research, it looks like. We've been able to unlock additional leader capacity. What's the next one we're going to go for? Terraforming stations? Maybe. But let's go for the deep sinkhole removal first. Relatively early game one, so yeah, should be relatively quickly done.
Station under attack.
Ooh, interesting.
Debris analyzed.
Right, there we go.
System survey complete.
Additional research point.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So we're taking on that
Hostile
fleet here.
fleet engaged.
They are suffering losses, but as you can see, we are actually getting damaged here as well.
Situation log
We
updated.
actually won that one. Good. Now they did just flee, it looks like, so some of our ships will be following them
Debris analyzed.
into the next system here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Fourth fleet has just been repaired, so let's get them engaged in this war straight away as well. Fifth fleet has also been repaired, so I want to basically get them into the action as well. And to do so, I will send them into orbit here. In the meantime, I do want to build some additional ships here. Interesting. Why have I got these listed double? I'm not sure. Seems to be the case in all of them. So, Petal of Black class. I can only build a single one of those. Whole raft of ships is being built there, as you can see. Our different fleet units are actually engaging into a combat situation here. Let's see if we can actually jump towards them and engage them. This will be fun.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Colony established. Colony established. Colony established. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Research complete. Debris analyzed. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Flak artillery. Cool. Neutron torpedoes. So there's a whole raft of new research we can actually get done here. We're still in the midst of researching our own stuff, so that's just one that we gained through
Hostile fleet engaged.
conquest there, which is good.
Situation log updated.
So our fleet has just entered into this system here. And we are actually engaging in combat. So we're supporting our allies here, the Hanfelir. Given the strength of our actual fleet here, we should be able to take them out relatively quickly. Ooh, they got another fleet incoming. Given our strength, though, there shouldn't be anything that's of any problem there. As you can see, we've lost hardly anything. And our main fleet here has arrived, but it's not been needed. Cool. So what else can we do here? We can actually increase our army's damage. We can also actually unlock the additional farming. Let's go for the additional farming. If I have a look at the services here, there is nothing technology-wise that we can actually upgrade on these planets here. Now the beauty of course, that farming upgrade is, once we actually got that in place, our farms will not only become more self-sufficient, but actually our planets will also be able to allocate more space towards alternative usages. Alright, let's have a look at this fleet here. This fleet here is able to, of course, join in orbit here. Do I really want to do that? It's a little bit of a smaller fleet, but nothing is really stopping it from doing anything else. I think what I will actually do, I want to get into this system here, a thermal construction facility. Let's get 2 into play there. Our transport fleet should, in theory, of course, be able to load up correctly. And we should be able to enter into orbit over here. Right, one of our governors has gained a level, which is great. Some of our fleets have actually started into combat. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Let's for the moment leave our allies be for themselves. Let them defend their own territory. Look at the strength of that one, though. 398. And of course that number will only go up in a minute when actually joining with this fleet here. Another 54 joining them.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
It's our allies. System has been invaded.
Station under attack. Hostile fleet engaged.
One of our wormhole stations being attacked by a number of corvettes. Nothing major, of course, but still.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Always interesting to see what actually
Station
is
under
transpiring
attack.
here.
Situation log updated. Station under attack. Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Cool. Right, let's make sure we got some additional production of all ships over here as well.
Situation log updated.
There's already ships in production here, so that's
Construction
great.
complete.
Our survey's being completed. Alright, let's just send them in support of that. Alright, where are we at the moment? We're in orbit of this planet here, and we actually will be landing our armies on planet now. As you can see, we're massively overpowered compared to them.
Research complete.
Can't even count the number of armies here anymore. So many armies we got in this particular situation.
Enemy planet secured.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. And enemy planet's been secured.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, let's leave a defending force in place here. It's not this one I want to do that with, it's this one here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I will leave various different battleships. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course number 8 should come from here as well. Good. Leaving that one in orbit here. We will be able to move our other fleet into a new position here. Let's say I want to basically move it into position around this system here. We got the strength for it, so that's not the problem.
Situation log updated.
These guys, will they jump away or will they be obliterated? Yep, they were obliterated. Alright, new technology that we can choose. I don't think I want to go for the jump drive because that is a dangerous technology. I do want to go for the shield capacitors. Or maybe even some of these other technologies here. So like the proton torpedo or particle lance. I'll go for the particle lance for now. Cool. Heading towards one of their planets there. Third fleet. Okay, invasion was successful. Question really is now, where will we be able to get to one of the
Situation log updated.
enemy planets on time?
Secure. Hostile fleet engaged.
Good. So we were able to secure the enemy planet here. There are two enemy planets right next to each other, so I want to move the fleet into orbit around the other one. In the meantime, I want to basically take this fleet here and put it into attack mode there. I want to make sure I use the most powerful actual orbital bombardments in the meantime. I was using a weaker form of it.
Situation
So
log
strength stands at
updated.
53. In terms of civilian vessels, have I actually sent in my ships here? No, it doesn't look like it yet, does it? So I'll actually have to do that at this point probably as well. Build a wormhole station here. I've got one here already, so that's perfect. This system here. Again, I want to basically build a wormhole station.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Building yet another one there. Right, we're taking out those mining platforms, I would say, relatively quickly.
Hostile fleet. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. You're not going to jump away. You're just going to stay here. Is that clear? Thank you very much.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated. Evading hostile fleet.
Look at those fleet units. They're jumping all over the place, trying to get into a position where they will be able to do some damage.
Station under attack.
They've got a dispute with the Vivisandi. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
We've got an invasion that's going on here. And it looks like we have just won the invasion.
Hostile fleet engaged.
War score stands at 54 at the moment. This fleet is defending. This fleet is also defending here.
Situation log updated.
Right, that system is idle here now. And that was purely for defensive reasons that we had sent it in there. So I'm not going to send that ship into orbit here. Other construction ships building additional wormhole stations. Science vessels. Now I can, in theory of course, start fully researching everything in this system here. Research all of the components that we basically got drifting around here. One of the enemy fleets has gotten into the system here again. Roxxon system has been fully surveyed, that's fine. No, we don't need to have this ship jump out of the planet there. The petal where is it? Interesting. Petal CV. No, we don't need to be in invasive stance, we can just be in passive stance for all these guys here. Passive stance, perfect. Let's kick up the game speed again.
Fleet engaged. Situation log
We're still in orbit defending this system, and actually our fleet being here seems to actually help significantly.
System survey complete.
Ah, our integration project has just completed. Good. So these planets here should now be marked as being part of my territory. As you can see, a shift in territory took place here. Which should now, in theory, mean I can actually ask for these guys to become my vessels. I would be hoping. These guys here I have still got a rivalry with. These guys here as well. Okay. So what I want to do here, really, I want to basically start a new sector. let's click on the actual sectors and then the planets, and we'll create a new sector, which I'll start off in here. I'll expand that to include all of these planets down here. Sathmak 30, and then also here, that one there. I've been hoping to somehow get that planet there into the mix as well. But that doesn't seem to be possible, so I probably will be forced to create yet another sector here. Can I create yet another sector? Yeah, I do have the capacity for that, so that's fine. I can't really transfer much else into the other sectors as such. So it takes my numbers back at the top here down to 6, like where it should really be. Getting the game speed back to normal. Right, we're still invading this system here, or the planet here I should say.
Enemy planet secured.
We've just secured that planet here, which is good. Good bit of news. Again, we can land our armies on this planet here as well. In the meantime, the planet where we are based over at the moment, I will want to leave a strong force behind.
Fleet engaged.
I'm going to leave a number of battleships here. Not just going to leave 6. I'll probably leave, well, I meant not 8, but I'll probably leave about 10 or so there. There you go, leaves me with 20. Which should be more than sufficient against these guys up here, and we will take out their fleet here. And of course, in the meantime, we've reached again a great time in terms of the timing, where we can actually call it a day. So again, thank you again for joining me. Hopefully I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.